Welcome back to my channel. Right, so this build series of the Iveco Daily kinda didn't go to plan because the initial plan was to do a full build series on this vehicle. That would have been absolutely amazing, not just for myself, but for you guys as well to watch this. The thing that has happened is because we've got different skill sets, each and every one of us, we're overlapping onto different vehicles of jobs that are booked in. Now, this isn't always a good thing because work can get put behind on other vehicles. So anyway, last week there was a job, we knew about the job, and it was an absolute amazing job, by the way. That job did put a delay on this build, but that job was also an absolutely amazing job. We got a hell of a lot out of that job, not just myself. Bruce got a lot out of it, Liam and Andy. The reason we got a lot out of that job is the customer. Now, he stayed in an hotel down here, but he was also coming in while we was working on the day. Now, we don't always like this. The first couple of days, it might have felt a little uncomfortable. That's not a dig at anybody, at the customer or anyone. It does feel a bit uncomfortable sometimes. But on this occasion, this worked out absolutely amazing. The reason it turned out amazing was the customer actually ended up leaving here on Friday with his dream van. The van, the build that he had always visioned in his head of how he wanted everything to work and how it basically had to work a certain way for him. And it was a bed system with a big pull-out drawer with a kitchen worktop area, so he could do all his cooking, but he didn't want to do all his cooking and then move everything out of the way to then get more things out of the fridge or more utensils. So we had to make this system so it was very user-friendly, and in the end, he was absolutely over the moon. He brought all his equipment, so we built around everything that he had. So it is so bespoke to this guy. The guy's name is Peter, and I'm not sure how old Peter is, but he came all the way from Inverness. He's left ridiculously happy, but also I think he's made new friends in all of us. He started getting into having a joke and things like that with us, and it was an amazing man. He told us stories, we told him stories, and you know what, it was just an absolute pleasure to work on his Volkswagen T5. The feedback since then, he's wrote some feedback for us, and it's just ridiculous. It's so nice. In fact, this is the feedback. I'm going to pop this up just for 30 seconds. This is a new week. This is now Monday, and I'm so happy to be working back on Rich's van. Priority is back on this vehicle, and I want to get this van done and looking amazing for Rich. Now, there's a big gap between this, the build series and all that lot. It hasn't happened, and what has happened since is quite a bit. From where you saw it last time. So this is the side door. I'm on with working on this sort of shower wet room system for Rich. It will not be a shower, it will be somewhere to put his wetsuits and a drying room as such. Now from the back, I don't even remember where we got to, but I know we didn't have this bedding. So there's a bed frame, there's a back, you will have seen this on Liam's video, to be fair. There's the back panel and the little down bits. Now we've done the inside to just make it look nice and fresh and pretty. But the whole idea of this is it's really high. It's made for the mountain bikes to basically go in there, and that is exactly what he wanted. All of this van is to spec of Richard because everything's on ear, measurements, everything needs to be correct to the things that he's going to put in it. But as you can see in here now, this is actually the back of the shower, you won't see this, and the other side's the front. Sorry, wet room. Let's go in this way. Yeah, so this bit here is going to be the front of the shower. Now it's going to be slim, very, very slim. I've spoke to him, he still wants it on the front here, so we're having to do a 400 gap, which he's happy with. So if that's what he wants, that's what he's going to get. The bulkhead. Have I shown you the bulkhead? I don't even know if I've shown you the bulkhead. We have a bulkhead. We have basically a escape window. So for any reason, if he wants to dive through here. We've left the top of the seat there. Now this is basically so you get to put your knee or something on there. Something a bit soft if you are having to escape. We've got the overhead on there. This is all done in the maple ply, by the way, so it's got a nice little finish going off. Everything in here has been insulated now. That's another thing that's been missed off the build series. Andy insulated all this van and vapor barriered it. Just little bits of carpet in the corners in case you see anything through the cracks of anything, so we've just done a carpet. We've extended the bed panels, and the reason we've extended these, because originally we wasn't going to do that. This side to this side ended up being 5'7". 5'7" is not big enough, and even if Rich isn't that big, 5'7", it's a squeeze, man. We've took this out. Now this has still got in so much dodo, soft as, it's insulated. It's going to keep warm, it's nice. And he's now got 6 foot. And that is more important. If he's in this van 24/7, he needs the width in this bed. I'm willing to take him being upset and say, no, I didn't want that or whatever. On this one, I will say, I needed to give you more than 5'7" on there. Sorry, Rich, but that's how it is. Where else have we done? So we bottom boarded all around here. I'm on with this, the back end. I'm just shaping this down to get a perfect cut. We've got the Roma shower tray in there, which we're using to get the measurements to do the build. We've then got to send that off to get that all punched in there for the drain. Next to this unit is going to be a little kitchen unit. And then the opposite side is going to be another unit. These are going to be the same height, because if he wants to put a platform on top, this can be used as an additional bed. Down this end at the front, he's got a massive Dometic fridge freezer. It is absolutely huge. To the side of that, this is just going to be a seat sort of thing. This can also be sat on top of the fridge. So that's going to be a seat there, and then opposite it's going to be a seat, and then this bit there, it's just going to be a table between them two. You can kind of get that with the taped off area. But that is where we're up to with the Iveco. So yes, a hell of a lot has happened on this van since the last time you saw it, especially on my channel. Now, this one here is a new build that's in, and Andy started insulating that. Andy seems to be doing a good job at insulating vans lately. I think he might be promoted to
a van insulating manager.
This van is absolutely mad. Look how much this has come on now. There's even the equipment piled up at the back, because we're going to have to start doing the electrics on this, fitting the fridge and everything like that. But this has been ripped out and now rebuilt, and I think it's like 99% there on the rebuild sort of thing. There's still worktop to go on, and then it's basically all the equipment and get that in and get that fitted. So, it has been manic, it has been busy, but we love being busy. A lot of these videos that go out and we're messing about and we're having a laugh, we work our balls off, seriously. We work hard, we do quality work, but we like to come to work and be happy and enjoy yourself. It's also nice to have Bruce come down more often. I really like Bruce, I get on with Bruce. This team is unreal, to be fair. Liam, Andy, myself, Bruce, and then Ben from Birmingham. Amazing, amazing lad, yeah? Now, we treat him like part of this team and we'd love him to come and work for us because he fits in so well. You could not ask for any better group of people to work with. It's amazing. It's absolutely brilliant. And let's just say, this is every single one of us who's working here, our dream job. I just can't thank Liam enough for accepting me into the company. We all chip in, we've got the same sort of drive, and I think that's what makes it all work. Anyway, that's it for this week's video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please like, please comment, and share the video if possible. And thanks again.